There's even little ones out here. So do watch your step, people. It's kind of blurry, but that's just a teeny tiny devil's walking stick. Has thorns all over it. You can kind of see them. It's kind of blurry, but they're there watching me. Deep in the Shawnee National Forest, off of Bowman Bottoms Road, is Schwegman Ecological Area. This is hard to find. There is nothing at Bulge Hole. There's little forest boundary signs kind of tell you. This one's a little harder to find, but it was named after John and Martha Schwegman. I will include some links down in the description below to some articles and interesting stuff on them on the internet. Definitely learn about them. They're really remarkable people. They've done a lot for the forest, and it's worth knowing about them. And this is supposed to be one pretty cool ecological area. So howdy folks, Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn on YouTube, and today we are at the Schwegman Ecological Area. Alrighty folks, we got us some little prickly pear cactus. Pretty neat too. They got a lot of thorns on them, little spikes. In this cool barrens area, it's really neat. This mossy floor is really soft. It's like carpet, like 70s shag carpet. Just lined my bedroom with it. But so far, it was a little walk in the woods, nothing really to see, but getting into this area is kind of cool. All right, folks, still at Schwegman EA, and it's a cool area. I love these areas. I just think they're really neat. A lot of prickly pear cactus here, so if you ever come out here, do watch your step. But it's really neat area. So just want to do a little filming through here, this little kind of glade area. It's just really neat. The floor is neat, all the little trees and little bits of bluffage, and just really a kind of a unique area to explore. And it's different. I really like it down here. I can see why it needs to be an ecological area. It's really interesting. Then we got a pretty unique area up here, up on top of a bluff, and it's really interesting. Pretty high up here too. Pretty neat. It's very cool up here. Very unique. Alrighty, we're now getting into the bluffage portion of Schwegman EA. It's pretty cool. Nice bluffy area. A lot of interesting bluffs. Interesting erosion. Pretty neat area. And just a big wall of bluffs. So I had no idea this was gonna be like this. Pretty cool. I'm glad I came out here. So here's where a waterfall would be. There's a little one. It's trickling, but still pretty cool. Just quite a bit of bluffage. Following the bluff area, we found all sorts of cool mushroom rocks out here. Look at this. That is just awesome. That's a good find. Wow. Talk about some cool bluffage. That is an awesome find. And then there's kind of one right there. They're kind of everywhere. Wow, that's neat. That's unique. So we've joined some folks out here and checking out the bluffage in this area. Did a lot of bushwhacking, a lot of devil's walking stick out here apparently. So I almost had to relive that experience. Glad I didn't. I'm sure I will eventually though. Still a pretty area, and I bet that's it. Alrighty folks, here at a really cool natural shelter. Huge. Probably bigger than the one at Bulge Hole, at least as far as how much it goes in, and just huge. Such a cool area. He's in like a little cave area back that way, and I have to explore it before too long, but just a really awesome area that if you haven't experienced, you need to experience. So awesome. Oh, the mud is very sinky mud. And there's even a little waterfall coming out of there, just dripping around a little bit. It's kind of neat. Very interesting. Just a huge shelter. Had no idea this was here. So I missed out. Very, very, very cool. Here's that little cave area. And if I get out here enough, you can see the big shelter there. And it's pretty cool. Look at that sucker. Look how big that is. And this cool cave where it's obvious people stack rocks. But what can you do? Alright, something cool we found. It's an old well, old cistern. Here it is. So there's probably old settlement here, maybe old signs of the past. It's kind of, you don't never know where it is, but pretty neat finding stuff like that. And this whole area was probably a little community before the Forest Service took it over and did the Shawnee purchase units and all that. So cool to find that. And this is what it's like to walk through a power line cutout.